Hey guys, welcome back to Shred for Christ. Joseph here, and in this video, we're going to be looking at how to use the BlackBox Prompter. Let's get into it. So I've been using this thing for quite some time now, a couple months now, and I'm so grateful for it. And in the next video, I'm going to be talking about my thoughts, my feedback, my criticism on it, and if it really is worth everything that it has. But in this video, we're going to be looking at how to use it first. So when it boots up, it'll start on this screen, and it comes with a foot pedal, and it also comes with a wireless keyboard that's connected to the little mini PC here. And so all we gotta do is press next. Everything that I'm moving and switching would be controlled by the foot pedal. And when we get to the charts and how to upload and stuff like that, we'll be using the keyboard, which is very, very great. So you have your menu here, right? Your songs, a set list. You can connect to the internet. It has some smart tools, some screen mirroring. That way you can see it on your tablet or on your phone. Obviously, you have your update softwares and backups to USBs and stuff like that that you can do. You have your main settings, your help and features, your quick restarts, and your safe shutdown. So very practical stuff, but we're going to be focusing on the songs and set lists. So here we have the menu for the songs and set list, and here are all my songs. So I have 45 of some of the classics. These are, since I got it, I've been uploading as much as I can to the prompter in terms of songs. And like for example, this song Abandon. So this is what it would look like, and it categorizes everything: your intro, your verse, your chords, and you can change all the color of that, and I'll show you right now before we get into it. So to go back, you just press the back on the foot pedal twice, and then we can go to our settings. And in here, you have the choice to your Wi-Fi settings, your fonts, all that stuff. But say we wanted to change the colors, and we can switch which ones it would have. So if we wanted just sections and not the chords and the headers, we can do that. We just select it. Let's go back. So again, everything is being controlled by the foot pedal. We can go back to this. We go to the same song, Abandon, and now it just has our sections. So our chords aren't highlighted, none of that stuff. And our pages are turned with the next button too. So let's go back, because I like to have my sections, my headers, everything, and my chords selected. And the beauty of it too, you can also change your chord color. So if you wanted black, red, yellow, green, I prefer blue. It's my favorite color. And so let's go back to the songs and settings here, song set list here. View that same song, Abandon. And so we have our sections, our chords are colored, and it's really great. I like it a lot. Say we wanted to delete a song, right? For example, the same song, Abandon, we will press select twice on the box pedal, and then we can edit it, rename it, duplicate it, delete it, or exit. So if we edit it, it'll take us to this screen where we have to use the keyboard. So we'll press Y, and it'll take us to this where now we have this motion sensor on the keypad here. And then we can change the chord. We can add, let's say this, parentheses, key of B. And we keep it like that. We can also add a BPM towards it too. Let's say BPM is 75 as an example, right? If your MD is telling you, hey, the BPM is at a certain point, you could put that. That way you know how to adjust your pedal board. Like for me, when I use my delays, I like to adjust them based off the song's tempo. And then your delays will be in tempo. And say the map changed, right? Instead of going to the chorus after the bridge, it goes to the outro instead. So we can easily just take that out You could just highlight the whole thing, say, and delete it. And then we would go up to save, and it'll save it. But those are things, say the map does change though on something like this. You can easily go into your prompter, even live during your rehearsals or during a set list, if you had the time, and adjust it there. I just hit Control Z there to just bring it right back. So you can change the map on the fly and all that. So what we'll do is we'll save it here at the top, and then it saves, and then we'll exit out. So now when we click it, so now when we click abandon, it'll show us the key, and then the BPM is 75. Now say you wanted to transpose the key, right? Let's go to a different song. For example, let's go to Joy Is Coming. Right, as you can see, the title is in B flat and the BPM is 113. Say you're an acoustic and you're capoing, or you're an electric and you don't know how to play these parts, these lead parts in B flat. You could just double click it, double select, and here it tells you to confirm the current key. So we are in B flat. So we will look first for the current key, which is B flat. And then we will select it. That's the current key. And now we want to switch it to a different key. So let's go up half a step. It'll tell us the new key will be in the key of B. But if it's in the key of D, and we just keep going, the key of D. Say we left it at that, we press select, and then our new key is there. And that flows through it all. It's a pretty neat feature, and I've had to do this on a couple of times, even live during services where our worship leader would change keys just out of nowhere, or maybe there was a singer that was sick, and so now whoever's leading that one song sings it in a different key, so we have to adjust. So then I would, current key is in D, yep, it's there, and I want to go back to B flat. There it is, B flat, bam. So that's a very useful tool, very practical, but very profound, especially for me when we're changing, doing a bunch of set lists and last minute changes. It helps me to be able to perform better and to not worry about, the errors and the distractions. I know that I'm confident enough to know my parts if the key changes and if the progression changes, and then I know this tool will actually help me. And if you know your numbers and you could transpose on the fly, that's great. It's always great to know how to do stuff like that too, which I do too. But when it comes to songs that I don't know, this is definitely a helpful tool if the key is changing. All right, so let's create a set list. So we'll enter set list name. We'll do it Sunday, 6/14. So depending on when you're watching this video, this Sunday already may have passed. But this is the set list for this Sunday. Oops. $6.14. We hit enter. So we'll use our stomp box here. And the first song in this set list is Joy Is Coming. Then it's a song called Let There Be Light. Into a hymn, which is one of my favorites, At the Cross. And then into No One Like the Lord. It's a specific version. This one, version 2, which is based off a Spanish version, and they changed the chord progressions towards the end, which is a phenomenal. But as you can see here, each number is set in order. So this is the first song, second song, third song, fourth song. And so we'll go back up to the top, and we'll hit done and save set list. And then we go to our view set list. We have our set list here that we've done so far. Sunday, June 14th. Joy Is Coming, first set. Everything's in order. I'll run through it, check it. It tells me the next song to come. Let There Be Light. And Unlike the Lord. Back at it. Cool. So in order to download or upload songs onto the prompter, you need to first have a Wi-Fi connection. So connect it to your internet browser or your Wi-Fi, wherever you're at. And then you're gonna enable, go to your smart tools, enable easy load. And there's a website that comes with this where you can go to that and then you can click your documents and then upload it. You can upload PDFs, you can upload documents, but if you want the full thing, like the colors and the sections and the chords and all that stuff, then you need to enable this, copy your number here onto the website, and we're gonna get into that next. All right, we are on the website that comes with the BlackBox prompter. It's called the blackboxrocks.com, and here we upload our easy load ID. So we just copy it from the BlackBox prompter you got, and then you just put it onto this website, and then you'll be able to download PDFs, your logos, text documents. And what works best for this, for all the color coding and everything in the BlackBox prompter, is using the text documents. So one way to do that is to go to ultimateguitartabs.com and copying the text from there into a notepad or a note section that identifies as a text document, and then copying from Ultimate Guitar Tabs into the note section, paste it there, and then save that file, whatever name is the song. I got this saved twice here. But then once that's saved, you choose the file and then you upload it to the BlackBox prompter. And it's simple as that. But the other way that you can do uploads, if you have the time, is to manually do it. So if we go to songs, set list. So I showed you how to create a set list. It just takes our songs from our library songs and makes a set list out of that. But let's create a new song. So the song we're gonna use is on my phone. We're gonna use Here I Am to Worship as an example, right? So I'll type it in. Here I am to worship. Enter. It pops this up. So our first line, I'll just put the title again. Here I am to worship. We're gonna put the key, and then this key is in the key of B flat. And then the BPM is 75. Then we press enter, gives us a different line. And you wanna make a space here and then put in brackets intro. Anything you want color coded needs to be in brackets like this, so that in the system, it'll recognize it and then trigger that color coding. So intro, there's no lead line. Let's hit verse. Verse again has to be in brackets. And then enter. So we'll hit B flat into an F sus into a C minor. And you can also put your numbers, but what I realized that the numbers don't actually get color coded. But you could definitely use it in numbers and not worry about it at all. So then we'll hit enter, and then we'll type out our verse. So that's our first line. Obviously, you want to be able to match your chords wherever the next chord is going to hit above the words here. So you can just go up to the line here, click that, and follow your chart. F sus or your 4 or your 5 is above the word world, and then C minor is above the word down. So like that. So I'm gonna just fast forward this. I'm gonna show you how it goes, and then you'll see once we're done with it, we can just save it. So here I'm just copying this and then pasting it. That way I don't have to type it again. The chords will stay the same, but the words are different. So I'll delete that. So here, right, so we got this done. Say in this moment, we wanted to go back to the bridge. To the chorus, sorry. I can put in parentheses, you know, back to chorus, right? Or I can just copy this whole thing, which is the same thing every time, copy, and put it down here, and paste. And then we go into the bridge. Again, you gotta put your brackets. And then if we do a solo, epic solo coming, we'll put that in there to lead back into wherever else we're going. So here we have a finished set, very simple song. Here I Enter Worship in the key B flat, 75 BPM. And that's all from I don't know if you can see that. That's all from a song select image, PDF file. I just copied it from, or you could search up lyrics and chord charts depending on what it is. So let's go and save it. And then we save, let's exit out. And then let's go look for our file here, which is right here. So again, this is the one we created. Intro, verse, chorus, everything is seamless. It did the color coding for us and the sections and everything for it. And into epic solo coming. And I could have put that in brackets too, that way I know I see it bright, but that's just an example. Cool. And then we can then add that in our set list. But if you want one of these, this is a link in the description below. I guarantee you won't regret it. I have not regretted it. So thank you to BlackBox Prompter guys, Todd and Tori. Thank you again for sending this out to me. I've been enjoying it a lot. Remember, keep changing the tuning of the word one string at a time. God bless.